Am I audible? Please confirm to me, guys. All of you read my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Please all of you respond to me. All of you read my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? Confirm to me, guys. All of you read my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Am I audible? All right. Good afternoon, guys. All right, sir. I think so. We are discussing about literals topic we understood in the last classes. Okay, and before that, and I'd like to say some information to you. So in our original classroom, that fifth floor, there is a problem with the projectors. I think both the projectors are not working actually. Okay, only this classroom, then actually some other faculty classes are going on here. All my other classes I am taking in online, almost the last few days onwards. Okay, only this class I am taking in offline, and moreover we requested the trainer who is taking classes in this classroom there. He went to the second floor. Only one slot they are giving. Up to the first priority I have given for your class. That's why I'm conducting these classes now. But don't worry. Next 1 or 2 days of time, I'll give that intimation to you. But tomorrow also you can come here to the same classroom. Here we are going to run our classroom here. Okay. This is just information here I'm passing to you. Then tomorrow, don't go for the respective classroom there, that fifth floor. Just come here directly. You can come here. 1 or 2 days of time, max 2 days of time. I will take it. But tomorrow, if it is okay, my projectors are coming into the classroom there. There I will conduct the classes now. Okay. All right, sir. The next one is like what there. Now coming to the content, literals topic here we are understanding about these literals. What you are understanding there. All right, sir. Now the first one is, first of all, tell me what is a literal actually? What is the meaning of literal? A literal is a constant assigned to the variables. A literal is a constant assigned to the variables. Examples here I am providing to you. Int a is equal to 10, and where int is what their data type, a is what their variables or identifiers, and equal is what their operator, and 10 is what their constant or literal. Semicolon is like what their special symbol or terminator. Okay. Arey yaar, it's too much. And one more thing, it's not required no, but I'm giving it to you. If you have any doubts, don't come with me in 1 or 2 days of time. I'm suffering from fever, but I don't know. A normal fever only. Don't think too much about it. Season fever only. But anyway, safe side, don't come to me for any doubts. After that, I will clarify to you if you have any doubts, right? Then still why I'm conducting here, some distance is going on between you and me, right? That's why it's okay. It won't be the problem for you, right? Don't think about it. Then it's a very clear, not like that. What you are thinking now. Not corona, right? Regular fever only. All right. Yeah, it's okay, fine. So to prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following list of literals: integral literal or integer literals, byte, short, int, long, and char. These are the various constants we provided. If we provide any alphabet inside the single quotation, then that literal is treated as what their character literal. To represent long literal, we have to use either small l or capital as suffixes. For long values, we have to represent what there, either small l or capital L. These are the suffixes. Okay, already we have seen some example. Here we provided like what there, some capital L I provided. Okay. Next one is after that, small l also here we provided. Don't get confusion in between 1 and L. This is 1. We can identify the variation in the symbols. L is different from 1. 1 is different from L. We can observe carefully. Alright, sir. The first one is what there 1. Second one is what there L. Difference is there. Small difference is there. Slight difference is going on. Just try to recognize it. Next one is floating point literals or non-integral literals. Now again, these are the values here we are getting there. Float to double. To represent float values, we must use either small f or capital F as a suffixes. To represent double values, we must use either no suffix or small d or capital D. For float values representation, either we have to use small f or capital F. To represent double values, we must use either no suffix or small d or capital D as a suffixes. No. Alright, sir. Now here we are getting the values. Program here are given. Okay. Next one is what? After this, after completion of this, Boolean literals. Boolean literals, what are these Boolean literals actually? True and false only. They are the two values for Boolean literals. So class test, like here I have given some Boolean B1 is equal to true, Boolean B2 is equal to true, and we have utilized these two variables here clearly. Next one is a string literals. Anything if you represent within the double quotation, anything if you represent within the double quotation, then that thing is called as what there? A string literal. Any data within the double quotations is treated as what there? String literal. In Java J2EE, in Java J2EE applications, only string literal or string data type is capable of representing any type of data. That includes maybe digits or alphabets or special symbols and so on and so on and so on. Okay. All right. Now class test, public static void main string array args. Now values can be provided here. String email ID is equal to something and a SOP of email ID. String password is equal to something, SOP of password. Right, like this here we are getting it. All right, so some data here we are getting. Okay, fine. There we are providing some details here. Output is also okay. Now I given one note here. Try to understand this note here. Providing single quotations inside the double quotations. Providing double quotations inside the double quotations. That points here we provided. Inside the string literal, it is possible to provide single quotations directly. Directly we can provide what there single quotations. It is not possible to provide double quotations inside the string literals directly. It is not possible to provide double quotations inside the string literals directly. But still, if you want to provide double quotations inside the double quotations, what we have to do there? All right, there we have to provide what there slash. Along with the slash only, it is possible. Otherwise, directly it is not possible. All right, sir. Class test, public static void main string array args. String data 1 is equal to Durgasoft solutions. Now here, single quotations we provided directly inside the double quotation. That's okay. That is valid. Okay, fine. Now, if you want to provide double quotations inside the double quotations, that is possible with what there slash only. With the slash only, that is possible clearly. Understand it? Right, sir. Now, outputs here we understood clearly. Single quotations and double quotations here we are getting it. That's okay, fine. This is exactly the points here we need to identify. Yes, sir. Got it or not? Now, I'm asking one question to you. Try to answer for it. For example, yeah, it's okay. For example, what I'm telling to you, I want to write a number. I want to write a number, for example. That number we have to read in the form of votes. Votes representation here we have to provide. We have to read that in the form of votes. Then how it is possible? Yeah, let's see this one. I want to take a number. Say for example, double D is equal to, like this here given. That means, for example, 256 is a number actually. Then I'm expecting the value like what there? 256. What's the value here I'm expecting there? No, 256 is the value I'm expecting. In that way, I'm expecting that word format here I'm expecting. 256 in a word format here I'm expecting. Now tell me the same thing. I given some number, double value I given. Try to read in the form of, try to provide in the form of words representation. Now tell me. Words representation. Now tell me. Come on. I think what you are doing now, I understood that. Internally, you are calculating positions, right? Tell me, okay, even that one is also good. Tell me, this is what's the position here now? Ones. Next one is tens. Next one is hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Next one, lakh, 10 lakhs, crore, 10 crore. So overall, what's the value now? What's the value now? 12 crore, 34,000, 12 crore, 34 lakhs, 56,789. So definitely, you took some time to understand it. Then only we can identify what exactly the number we are providing. Am I right or not? Definitely here we understood that. Am I right or not? Right. So now this is exactly this is exactly the point here what we are getting. Okay. Now what is the point here I'm telling to you about this particular one? Java, note I'm giving there. Java 7 version has provided a flexibility to the developers. Java 7 version has provided flexibility to the developers to include underscore symbols in the middle of the numbers, in order to improve readability. In order to improve what their readability. Alright, sir. Now see this one. This is an example. Same thing I want to provide. I'll provide here, but what Java 7 version has given the flexibility for us, we can include underscore symbols in the middle of the numbers. So 12 crores, 34 lakhs, 56,789. Like this here we provided some data. Now tell me, two numbers are available with you. Which one is more readable for us? Which one is easy to read? The second one is somewhat easy to read or not? It's very clear for us. Easily we can understand the second one here. So this is provided by what version of the Java here? Java 7 version. Understand it clearly. Now let me check this point here. Whether it's really provided by Java 7 or not, I want to check this now. Now observe carefully. Right, sir. Yeah. Now, first of all, now I want to take the same number, double d is equal to some value here I provided. It's okay. Sysnode outed println of d. Now, as per the concept, I want to provide what their underscore symbols. 56 like this here we provided. Now observe carefully. Let me save this. Control S. Yeah, already saved it. Java 430 core Java. CD full stack Java. Core Java. Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are providing some output. Okay. Then so far I have not specified any particular Java version. Now let me check it. What version of the Java we are using, sir, now? 6 version, 1.6 version here we are using. Now I'm going to compile the same program. Java C space test.java. Now we are getting some error. To check this, I have not done any mistake in my program. The same program I have executed in the current version. Current version is what the 17th version previously. There I got output. Now when I use that 1.6 version, there we got some compilation error. Alright, so now something is expected here in this location. Something is expected in this location, underscore symbols. Something is expected now here in these locations. There's a problem. Okay. The same program I want to run in Java 7 version. Same thing I want to run in what the Java 7 version. Now observe carefully. Java C space test.java. No compilation error in this case. Now Java space test. Of course, the same output we are getting in exponential form. Double values we are able to get in the form of like what their exponential forms only, that we are able to understand. Right, sir? Now this is the clear cut information that I'm telling to you as an example. I'm providing to you. Now let me copy this. The same thing. On command prompt here I'm providing the data, total data here I'm providing. By that we are able to understand what type of errors here we are able to get from this particular one. But one internal point. What is that internal point now? Listen all of you. If we provide underscore symbols in the middle of the number, if we provide underscore symbols in the middle of the number, when we compile the program, compiler will remove that underscore symbols. Compiler will reform the number as like original number. The compiler and JVM will process that number as like what their original number only. Understand it clearly what I am telling to you. Here the points are like what there. Compiler and JVM. First of all, compiler. When we compile the program, what it is able to do there, it will remove all the underscore symbols. Whatever the underscore symbols here we have used it will remove all the underscore symbols from the program. After that, it will reform that number as like original number without underscore symbols. What exactly the original number is available, it will reform that number as original number. After that, compiler and JVM will process that number as like what their original number without having underscore symbols only. It means that underscore symbols are exclusively for the sake of the user representation, for developers understanding purpose only. For developers readability purpose only, that underscore symbols are allowed. Apart from that, underscore symbols are not at all required. That means underscore symbols are going to be available up to the source code. Up to the source code in the sense like what there, up to the developers representation only. For a processing point of view, underscore symbols are not going to be allowed, not required to be utilized. So this is clearly the point here what I'm telling to you about this underscore symbols and compilation process. Now let me complete that point also now. All right, sir. Now understand it. Note of a point here I'm telling to you. In the Java applications, in the Java applications, if we provide underscore symbols, in the literals, then the compiler will remove the provided underscore symbols from the literals, comma, the compiler will restructure the number as like original number, and the compiler and JVM will process that number as like original number without having underscore symbols. Without having what their underscore symbols. That's it. This is the clear-cut information here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. In Java applications, if we provide underscore symbols in the literals, then the compiler will remove the provided underscore symbols from the literals. The compiler will restructure the number as like the original number, and the compiler and JVM will process that number as like original number without having underscore symbols. Got it or not? So finally, what is the conclusion here I'm telling to you? Underscore symbol is for the developer's representation purpose only, for the developer's comfort only, for the sake of the developer's comfort only. It is not for the real processing internally. Compiler and JVM will process the numbers without having underscore symbols only. Got it? What I'm telling you. Leave this point here. This is completed. Next one is after that, after understanding this. All right, sir. Now this is like what I'm telling to you, the basic literals, that what we are getting clearly, and some points about these literals. Next one is after this, after understanding these literals here like this, the next topic is what their number systems. Number system. The next one is like what their number systems. What exactly this number system? What is the meaning of it? I think I have not covered number systems for you, right? Have you given any information about it? No. Right. Now let's understand this clearly. Listen, all of you listen carefully. In all the programming languages, in all the programming languages, to represent numbers, in all the programming languages, to represent numbers, in all the programming languages, to represent numbers, alright, so to represent numbers, programming languages must follow some standards. Programming languages must follow some standards. What are the standards that programming languages must follow? Programming languages must follow some standards called number systems. The standards are called as what? They're number systems. Understand it clearly. Alright, sir. The number systems are followed here. Observe carefully. Then what next one here? After this, what is the point here I'm telling to you? 1 minute. Alright, sir. So what next one here I'm telling to you? What are the various number systems which are available in our content? If you observe this, observe carefully. There are 4 number systems in the computer science. There are 4 number systems. There are 4 types of number systems. What are the 4 types of number systems in general in outside there? First one is a binary number system, and the second one is what there? Octal number system, and the third one is what there? Decimal number system, and the next one is what there? Hexadecimal number system. Right, sir. Overall, how many number systems are available? 4 types of number systems. What are the 4 types of number systems? Can know binary number system. Then what next one here? Octal number system, and next one is what there? Decimal number system. Then after that, hexadecimal number system. These are overall number systems here we are getting. Understand it clearly. Now my question is, 4 types of number systems are available. It's okay. Out of all the 4 types of number systems, which number systems are valid and which number systems are allowed in Java and which number systems are not allowed in Java? That is a question. What number systems are allowed in Java and what number systems are not allowed in Java? That is a question. If you observe these points, no answer is very clear. Observe carefully. All the above number systems are allowed in Java. All the above number systems are allowed in Java. Okay, number systems are allowed. All these number systems are allowed in Java. But out of these, which number system is a default number system in Java applications? No? We are understanding that all the number systems are allowed in Java. But which number system is a default number system? Alright, first of all, understand it now. What number system is going on in outside calculations? No? In everywhere, calculations are going on. Even if you go for any shop, there also calculations are going on. That calculations are going on in the multiples of tens or not? Come on, guys. In the multiples of tens or multiples of twos? No. Multiples of tens only. That's my point. That means if you go for any share market or might be if you go for any shop, a simple calculation, if you go in outside there, the decimal number system is going on or not? By default, in outside environment, the total decimal number system is going to be happen. Clear cut information. Java is not exempted from this particular point. Java is a programming language. Not only Java programming language, every programming language is representing that outside environment. Every programming language is representing outside environment. Say programming languages are provided for the sake of what they are, just to represent what they are outside environment only. Entire outside world we want to represent the form of programming. That is the meaning of programming languages. Understand it now? So Java is a programming language in the sense it must follow the outside conventions in its programming. So in outside decimal number system is going on. So in Java also be what number system must be followed here? Decimal number system must be followed by default. So the default number system, but the default number system is the decimal number system. But the default number system is what there? The decimal number system. Understand it clearly. All the above number systems are allowed in Java, but the default number system is what there? Decimal number system. That's it, sir. Now this is the meaning of like what there? Decimal number system. What you understood clearly. Yeah, it's okay, fine. Leave this point here. After this, we need to understand one by one clearly all the number systems now. First one is what there? Binary number system. First one is what there? Binary number system. So what is this binary number system? What this binary number systems is able to allow the symbols. Observe carefully. Binary number system is able to allow the symbols like what symbols it is able to allow there, like what there? Zeros and what next one, you know, ones. It's able to allow the symbols like what there? Zeros and ones. That means we can call it as what there? Input alphabet. Allow the symbols in the sense what their alphabet. What alphabet the number system is able to allow? If you understand it, zeros and ones only. Or else maybe instead of writing this total thing in a simple and short way, I want to represent their alphabet. I think you understood it. What symbols are allowed? Alphabet in the sense the symbols which are allowed, right? Zeros and ones. It's okay, fine. Next one is what is the base value for this binary number system? Base value is like what the 2. 2 is a base value. The base 2 is representing what there? 2 input alphabet here we are having. Base 2 is what there? 2 input alphabet. In other words, it's equivalent to the multiples of 2's. Its main calculations are going on with what there? Multiples of 2's. Then everything is going to be multiplied with what there? 2 only in this number system. So alphabets are like what there? Zeros and ones. And base is what there? Number 2. That's okay, fine. Now I'm asking one question to you. Now try to answer for it. Everybody understand it, no? For example, int a is equal to 10. Int a is equal to 10. This I provided, sir. Now understand it clearly. Int a is equal to 10. I provided this. What is this actually? Int a is equal to 10. I provided. Is it a decimal number system or binary number system? Decimal number system or binary number system? Yeah, by default that number is what there? Decimal number system only. Now it is under what there? Decimal number system only. All right, good. But I want to make it is binary number. I want to represent this is what there? A binary number. To make it is a binary number, there simply we have to provide that number with a particular prefix. Previously for letters we provided suffixes. Now this time we have to provide what the prefixes. What prefix now here we have to use to represent this number as a binary number? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. Here we have to use either 0 small b or 0 capital B, that we have to use. I'll forget my point or not. So here we have to provide what there? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. Alright, sir. Now that we are able to use, then only that number is acting as what there? A binary number. So now here I am telling there prefixes. Here we have to use either 0 small b or we can understand it no 0 capital B. Then only that numbers are what there? Binary numbers. Okay. See this now. Let me show an example here. Just for the sake of your understanding purpose, I want to show an example here. Now try to understand it clearly. First of all, for example, I want to take int a is equal to 10. As I said to you, if I display directly this value, system output println of a, system output println of a, Output value we are able to get only like what there 10 is an output value here we are getting Java C space tested.java. There we are getting like what there, what is that output we are getting? No, 10 is an output here we are getting. Understand it clearly. Java space 10 test, Java space test, there we are getting output is what there 10 only. 10 is an output here we are getting. Why? Because still it is what there decimal number. But I want to make it is binary number. To make it is binary number, just we have to use what there small p. Observe carefully. Small b is a prefix here I provided now. Now tell me, if it is a binary number, what is the decimal equivalent for this binary number? No. Decimal equivalent for this binary number here we have to calculate. Why? Because outputs are generated in decimal value only. Outputs are not in binary number. Outputs are generated in what their decimal values only. I will discuss about it that internally. But time being I'm telling that the decimal values are provided in what their binary number only. Now observe carefully. 0 small b 1 0. That value here we are getting. Now tell me inside this what we are getting there. Now I'm trying to convert this binary number to decimal to understand the output. So is it possible to convert a binary number to the decimal number or not? Possible to convert that binary number to decimal or no, number or not? But in fact, in our Java, we required only this conversion only. We don't require all other conversions. We required only these conversions. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. What is this? What exactly the meaning of like what there? This number. Observe carefully. What is that binary number here? No, 1 0 we are having. Am I right or not? 1 0. Can you tell me this 1 0 in reverse form? Reverse form is what there? 0 1. So in reverse, every digit must be multiplied with 2 with the increasing order of the powers. Every digit must be multiplied with 2 with the increasing powers. What is the meaning of increasing powers? No, first digit is what there in the reverse? No, 0. 0 star 2 power 0. 2 power what there? 0. Next digit is what there? Plus 1 star. And then what next one here we have to provide there? 2 power 1. 1 star 2 power 1. Like this in the reverse, we have to take each and every digit. That each digit must be multiplied with 2 with the increasing order of the powers. Understand my point here? So now tell me what is going to be happen here in this case? No, 0 into anything. What's the value here? No, 0 plus what next one here? No, 1 star 2 power 1. 1 star 2 power 1. What we are getting here? 1 star 2 power 1. This is 1 star 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is what there? Yes, sir. What is the value? No, 2 only. So what is the value here? Overall value? No. Right, sir. 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 in the sense what value here we are able to get? No, 2. Now here output value is what there? 2 only. Output value is what there? 2 only. That we are able to get it. Now let me check this now. Here we are able to get output like what there? 2 only. Java C space tested.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. Output is what there? 2. 2 is an output here we are getting. Right, sir. It's okay, fine. This is completed. Now you only tell me. I want to take some other number. Int b is equal to 0 capital B 1010. I provided, for example. Everybody understand it? Now here system dot out dot println of b. I am telling now. Now tell me what is the internal conversion here? No? First of all, we need to take the identify what is the binary number here. No? What is the binary number here? No? 1010. Take the digits in reverse. Every digit must be multiplied with 2 with the increasing power of increasing powers. Let's say this one. First one is what there? 0. 0 star 2 power 0 plus what next one? No? 1 star 2 power 1 plus what next one? 0 star 2 power what next one? 2 plus what next one here? 1 star 2 power 3. Yes, sir. Am I right or not? Now tell me what exactly the values here we are getting there. First one is what there. Now tell me 2 power 0 is what there? 1 0 star 0. Anything is 0. Okay, now here we are able to get 0. Then what next one? Plus 1 star 2 power 1. 1 star 2. 2 power 1 is what there? 2 only. 1 star 2 is what there? 2 only. 2 we are getting it. Then after that, what next one here? 0 star anything. 0 star anything is what there? 0 only. 0. Then what next one here? Now tell me after this here. All right, sir. 1 star, 2 power 3, 2 power 3, 2 cube. 2 cube is what there? 8. So what is the overall value? What is the overall value? Can now tell me? The overall value is like what there? 2 plus 8. What is the value here we are getting there? 10. Now the output is where there? 10. 10 is an output. And once again, I'm telling to you, in this case, inside the Java, only conversions we are going to do from binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal only. We are not going to convert from decimal to some other, not required. So I'm not going to talk about any mathematical equations at present now. Just I'm talking about the internal process. We are going to represent that numbers in different number system, but output will be generated in a decimal number system. How output is generating? That internal view only I'm telling you. All of you get my point or not? So you may ask to me, sir, how it is possible to convert the data from decimal to binary number, decimal to octal number, decimal to hexadecimal? We don't require that. No need to understand that. That is not at all our context. Our context is what there? Different number systems do decimal number system. Why? Because why even this type of conversions are required? Final outputs are generated in what number system? Decimal number system. For understanding that only, I'm giving this type of conversion. Still, if you are interested, if you want to know this different types of conversions, open any mathematical related books. Now there we can identify the content, or simply Google it. There we are able to get that mathematical relations now, but we don't require up to that level. Our level is what there? Directly from different number systems to decimal number system only. Right, so now let's move on to this punch kit. Now here, if I compare and execute this program now, we are able to get output like what the Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Now we are getting output. I think so. What happened? Haven't saved it. Into B is equal to 0 capital B 1010. Let me check it. What is going on? Compiled successfully. Yeah, now we are getting output. 210 here we are getting output. But why this space is coming? Okay, no issues. It is not at all intention here. Now here we are getting what outputs here? No, 2 and 10 outputs here we are getting. 2 is what their first output. 10 is what their second output here we are getting. It's okay, fine. System output println, system output println. It's okay. Our programming point of view, it's okay, fine. Output point of view, we are getting the required output here. Now I am providing like what their output also here I'm providing to you. Now try to understand it. Okay, sir. Good. Then what next one here? I'm telling to you apart from this. All right, sir. Now I'm going to give some other examples. Try to understand these examples. From these examples, we have to find which are valid, which things are valid, and which things are not valid. Then which representations are valid, which representations are not valid. That we have to understand clearly. Now see this one. All of you observe carefully. Into A is equal to 10 semicolon. Into B is equal to 0 small b 1010. Into C is equal to capital B 1100. Into D is equal to 0 capital B 1110. Into E is equal to 0 small b 1020. Like this I have given there. Now tell me, sir, what is that first one actually? What is this first one, Kirnu? The first one is like what there? Then what I'm telling to you, it is a decimal number, right? It's not a binary number. This is what there? A decimal number. So it is a decimal number. It is not a binary number. Okay, right, sir. Next one is what? Half of this. Into B is equal to 0 small b 1010. Then what is this actually? Is a perfect binary number. Alright, so this is perfect binary number. This is what they're valid. We can identify this clearly. Alright, so then now for this. Right, sir. Now into C is equal to now B 1100 that we are getting there. B 1100. is what there, what we are getting there. No, we can identify this. This is invalid. Why it is invalid, sir? Now tell me. The prefix value should be what there? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. That is the prefix value, invalid. Then after this, after completion of this, then what next one here we are getting there? 0 capital B triple 1 0. 0 capital B here we provided here. 0 capital B is what there? Valid, valid identifier. Triple 1 0. Triple 1 0 in the sense all the numbers are provided with the zeros and ones only. So this is also, this is what there? A valid case we can identify. Last one is what? Now tell me. Valid or invalid? No. A valid or invalid? No. Invalid. Why it is invalid here? 2 we included there, but 2 is not inside the binary numbers. 2 is not alphabet of what their binary number, so this is included here. That's why this is what their invalid case here we are getting. Say in our company written test we are able to get this type of questions only. Damn sure in every company written test minimum 1 or 2 questions here we are able to get. No, so where damn sure from this only here we are able to get directly. The question is what there? Find the valid binary number representation from the following list, or find the invalid binary number representation from the following list. Then they're able to give multiple options there. There we have to identify. Yes, sir. All of you clear about this one? What is the first one? Now tell me. Into a is equal to 10. It's a decimal. It is a decimal number. It is not a binary number. Very clear. Why? What is the reason for it? No. Internal reason is what there? The 10 we provided, but it doesn't have any prefix value like 0 small b or 0 capital B. Any number is prefixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B, then only this is what there? A binary number. Int b is equal to 0 small b 1010. What is this actually? Int b is equal to 0 small b 1010. It's valid. Prefix is 0 small b valid, and 1010. That number is also in the range, in the alphabets of what their binary number system. So it's valid. Int c is equal to b 1100. Capital B 1100. Why it is invalid? Now tell me. Prefix value should be either 0 small b or 0 capital B. It should not be only B. It should not be only B. It should be 0 small b or 0 capital B. But it should not be only B. So that's why it is invalid. Into D is equal to 0 capital B 1110. Yes, valid. It's valid. Why? Because 0 capital B is what there? Is a prefix, a valid prefix for the binary number. 1110 is what there? 1110 are both are common. That means 1110 is under what there? Digits and zeros and ones only in the alphabets of the binary number system. Next one is what there? Into E is equal to 0 small b 1020. But here 2 included there. 2 is not in the alphabets range of the binary number system. It is an outside alphabet of the binary number system here. Right. This is exactly the meaning of like what there? Binary number system representation. But one small note here I'm telling to you, observe carefully, all of you know. Right, practical, I want to show this point here. So now here, I want to delete all these points here. This explanation, that means these conversions are not required at present. Okay, now say this one. I want to delete this one also clearly. Yeah. Now understand it. What version of the Java we are using now? 1.6 version of the Java we are using. Am I right or not? What is the Java version here now? 1.6 version that we are using. That's okay, fine. Java C space test.java. Java C space test.java. Now see this one. Here we are getting some error or not? Some compilation error here we are getting. Understand it now. Exactly where we are getting error there now, tell me. In place of small b and in place of capital B only, we are getting compilation error. Nice. What version of the Java I'm using now? 1.7 version here I'm using. What version of the Java we are using there? 1.7 version. All right, sir. Now understand this clearly. Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. No compilation error and output we are getting there. In 1.6 version we got compilation error. In 1.7 version we are not having any compilation error. So what is the meaning of it? What we are understanding there about this one? Right. Now observe carefully. What is the point here I'm telling to you? Understand this clearly. Observe carefully. Binary number system. binary number system was binary number system was not supported by Java up to its Java 1.6 version. The binary number system was not supported by Java up to its 1.6 version. From Java 1.7 version onwards, Java is supporting binary number system. That's it. All of you understand my point here? What I'm telling to you? Binary number system was not supported by Java up to its Java 1.6 version. From Java 1.7 version onwards, Java is supporting what their binary number system. That's the same example here I'm telling to you. Not like any other one, just the same example. Observe carefully. After this, and the compilation, what we have seen up to now, the total parts here I'm trying to provide. In 1.6, not supported. In 1.7, it is supported. That we can identify clearly. Right, sir? In 1.6, it is not supported. In 1.7, it is supported. That we can understand clearly. All right, sir? Good. So this is about like what the point here, what we understood now. Fine. Overall information here we are getting. So this is about like what there binary number system. The total concept here we understood. What we understood there, binary number system. It's okay, fine. Observe carefully. After this binary number system, now we have to understand like what their actual number system. Another one is like what their actual number system. What exactly the meaning of actual number system? What we are getting about this actual number system? Try to understand it now. Actual number system. What is this actual number system? What you are understanding there? All right, so now first of all here I'm telling to you base. What is the base value for this octal number system? 8. 8 is the base value for what their octal number system. Understand it now. After this base value, then what are the alphabets for this octal number systems actually? Here we can understand 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Am I right? Yes, sir. Octal number system are including what numbers there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. No response. 8 is included or not included? Right, not included. Up to 7 only. Understand it here. Of course, the base value is what there 8. But don't think about it, 8 is included. Why? Because the numbers are started from what? 0. Overall, how many numbers are available? 8 numbers. That we can understand. Okay, fine. So 8 is not included here now. 8 is not included. That's okay. In the case of binary number system, that number we can prepare with zeros and ones only. But if you want to say that number is a binary number, a prefix value must we have to provide. We must provide a particular prefix value. What prefix value here we have to provide? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. That we have to provide. Am I right or not? Similarly, in the case of actual number system also, in the case of like what there actual number system also, we have to provide a particular prefix value. We have to provide what there a particular prefix value. What prefix value here we have to provide? In the case of octal number system, that prefix value is like what the 0. Don't think about 0 O, 0 small o, 0 capital O. People are thinking about it 0 small o or 0 capital O. Maybe, of course, this thing may be valid in the case of Python. This thing may be valid in the case of Python 0 small o or 0 capital O. But in the case of Java, only 0 is what there, only 0 is the prefix value that we have to understand. In the case of Java, only 0 is what their prefix value. Understand it. Alright, sir. Now the prefix value is what there, only 0 in the case of what their actual number system. Okay, leave this one. Alright, sir. Now some examples here I want to provide. Now try to understand this example. And see this now. All of you observe carefully. Right, sir. Now understand it now. int a is equal to 10. Again, now tell me, what is this a actually? What is that a actually? That a is in what number system now? Decimal number system. That a is in what there? Decimal number system. If I compile and execute this program, what output here I am able to get now? Tell me. What is that output here we are able to get now? Tell me. All right, sir. All right, sir. Absolutely careful. I'll give that points. Don't worry. So there we are able to get what outputs here now? Java C space test.java, Java space test. Output values like what there, where we are able to get 10. 10 is an output here we are getting. Okay. Right, sir. This is normal decimal value only. Here we can identify clearly. Decimal value only. But I want to make this number as what there, octal number. I want to make this number as what there, octal number. How we are able to provide this is an octal number? Simply we have to provide what there, 0. 0. Now it is octal number. If it is octal number, what is its a decimal equivalent? No? What is its a decimal equivalent? There we have to understand. Same, whatever the conversion we have seen in the case of binary to decimal, same approach, but this time we have to provide multiplied with 8. Multiplied with 8 and increasing powers. Every digit in the reverse. In the reverse, every digit must be multiplied with 8. In what there? In the increasing powers. That we have to use. Now, all of you observe carefully what I am telling to you. Right, sir. Now, first one is what there? 0. Here we have to take 0. 0 star 8 power 0. Plus, what is the next digit here? No, 1. 1 star 8 power 1. Am I right or not? Now that's it. That we completed. But don't calculate this one here. This is a prefix now. That one is what there? Prefix. Then in the same number, don't calculate it. Then people may think about it. 0.8 power like what there, what we are getting there, something else. Even if we calculate, nothing is going to be happen. 0 only if you think about it. Now tell me. 0 star anything 0, leave it. Plus 1 star 8 power 1. 1 star 8 power 1 is what there? 8. There we are getting what value here now? 8. 8 is a value here we are getting. Now system.out.println of a. System.out.println of a. What value here we are getting there? 8 is a value. Now that output is also like what there? 8. Output is also like what there? 8. Understand it clearly? Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are getting like what there? Output. What is that output here we are getting, sir? 8. 8 is an output here we are getting. Understand it clearly? All right, sir. Now this is the one problem. Not only that. Now I want to take another value. Int b is equal to, say for example, 1, 2, 3. This is what number actually? System.out.println of b. What is this number actually? This number is like what there? Decimal number. See now output we are able to get in like what is there? Decimal 1, 2, 3 decimal value only. Java C space test.java. Java space test 1, 2, 3 value here we are getting decimal value. But I want to make it is a octal number. To make it is an octal number, what we have to use there? 0 here as a prefix here we have to use. 0 prefix here we have to use. Okay, now here. Now let's move on to the conversion here. Now tell me what exactly the conversion here we are going to take now? 3 star 8 power 0 plus what next one? 2 star 8 power 1 plus what next one here? 1 star 8 power 2. Now tell me what values here we are able to get? 3 star 8 power 0. 3 star 8 power 0 is what there? 1. 8 power 0 is what there? 1. So 3 plus 2 star 8 power 1 is what there? 8. So 2 star 8. What's the value here? 16 plus 8 power 2, that means 8 square. 8 square is what there? 64. 1 into 64. What's the value here? No, 64. Now tell me, what's the value here? We can identify this clearly. Now this will be like what? 83 is a value. Am I right or not? Overall, 83 is a value here we are getting. Now here also we can check this. Output value is what there? 83. 83 here we are able to understand. Now let me check this one. See, the point is what? Interviewer may ask a question to you. That means in the written test we are able to get a question. What is the decimal equivalent for this particular octal number? Then they will provide 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. There we have to calculate in this way. Then we have to provide what their output. Or else maybe directly they will write a program. What program they will write? No, as it is with this up to this one only they will write the program. And they will ask to us, now tell me what is the output for this program. What is the output for this program there? Then we thought of it 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Most of the people are getting confusion. Everybody, as per the mathematics, no, leading zeros are not having any value here. But people are remembering that point. They are calculating, okay, 0 is not having any value. They are thinking about the output is what there? 1, 2, 3. But actually their intention is what? What their intention? What their intention actually? Their intention is what there? That number is what their octal number. They're asking to us what their output, in the sense output values will come into what their decimal only. So what is that output, in the sense indirectly they're asking convert that octal number to what their decimal number. Directly provide the value in what their decimal number. Output value must come in what their decimal number system. Sir, all of you are following or not? So just we have to understand the context. Whenever we are getting a leading number, leading 0, by default we can understand that is what their octal number. If they're asking what is the output for this particular number, there we have to convert into decimal, then the decimal value we have to provide. That's why I'm giving all these conversions directly. All right, what is the equivalent value for this? No, 83. 83 is the equivalent value for this. All right, so now this is one example here we can identify. Then output also here I'm going to provide. And one more thing I'm telling to you, actual number is supported right from first version of the Java. Octal number is supported right from first version of the Java. Only binary number system was provided from 1.7 version, but before that one binary number system was not existed, but octal number system is available right from first version of the Java, very initial version of the Java onwards, that octal number system is available. Right, sir? Now it's okay, fine. I'm asking one more point here. Now try to understand it clearly. Find the valid octal number systems. Find the valid octal numbers from the following numbers. Now we are going to give some numbers to you. Now try to understand this clearly. First one is int A is equal to as it is 10. Int B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Then int C is equal to, all right, so now 5, 6. Int D is equal to 0, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now tell me, what is the first one here? Now tell me. It is a decimal number. It is not an octal number. It is not an octal number. Octal number. All right. Now tell me. 0, 1, 2, 3. Valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? No. As it is valid here. Understand it? No. Now what about the next one here? No. Valid or invalid here? All right. So now here we are getting what there? O we are getting there. Got it or not? That, see, this is a confusion actually. They're asked to you, then find the valid octal number representation in the following list. The very first option they are giving this one only. Multiple options questions. The first option what they are providing, that one only. Right, sir? If you're not careful about these changes now, there is a chance of putting that one as a valid. Moreover, sync is going on here. Binary number system 0B. Octal number system, what we are thinking there? O. Octal number system starting symbol is what there? O. Here also be O, maybe misunderstanding. Understand it here? So the next 3 outputs may be different, therefore they're able to provide. So there we have to check clearly. Octal number system prefix value should be what there? 0, not O. The numbers must be provided within the range from 0 to 7 only. That we have to careful. We have to be careful about it. Now tell me, is it valid or invalid? No. is invalid, sir. This is invalid. Okay, fine. Then after that, what next one here we are getting there now? Into D is equal to 0, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now tell me, valid or invalid? No, invalid. Why it is invalid, sir? Now tell me. Why it is invalid here? 8. 8 is in 8 number. 8 is outside of the octal number system alphabet. Octal number system alphabet is from what there 0 to 7 only, but 8 we provided here. Understand it clearly? Got it or not? Now next one more question I'm asking you. We have to answer for it. Now the question is what? Find the number system for the following numbers. Find the number system for the following numbers. I'm going to give two numbers to you. Right, sir. 1 minute. Int a is equal to 0. Int b is equal to 0, 0. Tell me, int a is equal to 0. Int b is equal to 0, 0. Remember the statement. In the case of octal number, 0 is a prefix value. When we are able to get prefix value, when we have a original number, then only prefix value will come. Or get my point or not? But without having prefix value, without having original number, there is no meaning for what their prefix. All right, now think about it. Now tell me, what is the number system for the first number? No, is it octal number system or decimal number system? All right, so now this is like what their decimal number system. This is decimal number system. Why? Because that only 1 0 is available. That 0 will come under what the decimal. That's it. No prefix here. Only number is provided. No prefix. When no prefix is available, that will be decimal only. When no prefix value is available, then that will be what their decimal number only. Understand it clearly? Okay. The next one is like what there. Then after this 0 0. All right. Now tell me, what about this 0 0 here? What we are getting now? What is this number system here? So one is like what there, one is like what there, 0. 0 is what there, number, original number, but prefix is provided or not? 0 is a prefix. When 0 is a prefix, no, then it will be what there? Actual number system. Now here this is like what there? Actual number system. Right, sir. Actual number system here we are getting like this. In this way also we are able to get the questions here. Directly they will ask you, find the valid octal number from the following list. The very first one is what there? This is the first option. We are getting the idea like octal number system in the sense 0. Only 0 is available. Then people are thinking it's a prefix value. Directly they'll put that mark, but it is a decimal number system. But it's under a decimal number system. Why? Because first of all, original number if you have that, then only prefix will come. But if no number is available, then where is the chance of getting prefix? No. Prefix value we are getting whenever we are having original number. Understand it? No. Okay. Right, sir. Now this is about like what there int b is equal to 00. Now this is what their actual number system here what we are getting. Right. See, all these points we have to remember. Why I'm including these questions? No, just we have to remember all these points. Okay. Right. The two number systems are remaining. I'll discuss about these two number systems on tomorrow. Right. I think situations are somewhat different. No. So I'll discuss about it. The remaining important tomorrow again. Then tomorrow definitely I'll come here. But in the case if I'm not feeling good, if I want to take gap, then I will like give SMS to you. But by default, if you're not getting any SM, directly come to the class. But max I will try to take the class. At least 1 hour class, at least I'm able to manage it. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Till meet on tomorrow. Yes, guys. Okay. Guys, then I'll explain to you if you have any doubts there. Then tomorrow I'll explain to you. Don't worry for this. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Till meet on tomorrow.